Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at Emsisoft Anti-Malware. This is a very popular anti-malware program with most techie guys, I should say, most technically savvy people. It's very powerful supposedly and has really good signatures from what I heard. So we're going to give it a test today, and it's also on my list of recommended programs to test. So, let's see, where are we going to go? Never personally actually used Emsisoft. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I've used their emergency kit or their for cleaning PCs, but I've never used their anti-malware engine before, or their anti-malware program before to protect a PC. I've never used prevention abilities. So as you can see here, it's version 8.1 we're testing today, which is their latest version according to their website. We got FileGuard on, Behavior Blocker on, and Serve Protection on as well. If we go over to the left side here, you'll see we have Scan PC. Now, I do kind of like this, but I don't like it at the same time. I do like the fact that this little sidebar goes away and gives you more screen room without having the security program take up more screen room. But I don't really like the fact that it kind of is annoying sometimes when you hover over it and then you try to go off of it. It really kind of gets a little bit cumbersome to use in my mind. All around it's okay though. I'd get used to it real quick. So I'm not going to gripe too much about it. That was just the biggest thing so far I've seen about the program. Getting back into it here, you can go to the Scan Computer, like I said, or Scan PC. You got Quick Scan, Smart Scan, Deep Scan, or Custom Scan. Obviously, Custom Scan lets you do whatever you want, scan whatever particular files you want. Quarantine right there, logs. You got your file guard stuff and different settings, all right here. Really nice and organized. I do love the interface. It's very neat, very clean, very easy to find stuff. Same thing down here with configuration. You can configure the entire program within this single window using these tabs. Alright, so that's pretty much the program. Tells you how many signatures are currently available. So we currently have 12,458 signatures, or sorry, 12 million. Oh jeez, can't even. There are two commas there. So yeah, 12,458,322. Maybe I should actually, look with my eyes and I'll actually see those two commas there. Okay, I think that's basically it for the program then. Yeah, everything's up to date. I did default installation. I did turn potentially unwanted programs on and asked them the question, yes or no. And reading the little specific caption that they had on the setup wizard, I assumed that everyone reading that would end up clicking yes. At least the majority of people who don't know what they're doing with computers, if they were to install this program, they would click yes. Therefore, I did the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run our typical test here. Let me go ahead. Oh, hello. Come on, Windows 8. What is going on here? Why isn't it? There we go. Charm bar not coming up. I don't even know if it's called the charm bar anymore. Anyways, let's get a notepad file open here. We'll start with 10 links, and we'll see how it goes from there. Just making sure we get 10. No, that happened once, but I didn't do that. Okay. Let me get Kill Switch open up here then. Now, when I did, let's see if it pops up again. Oh, if I click yes, or if I click no, it won't pop up. Okay, this time it didn't. When I first launched Kill Switch off camera here, it did prompt me. The behavior blocker did kind of prompt me in saying that this was an unknown application, stuff like that. And I just clicked OK. It was very easy to understand, but for the novice user, I'd like to be able to turn those alerts off, and there possibly is a way to do it. And I just left everything at default. I wish they maybe would turn those off or make them so they don't pop up as much by default, I'm trying to say, I guess, instead of having all those alerts on all the time. Let the user go ahead and turn the alerts on, in a sense. Let me, as the user, the advanced user, turn them on. Anyways, I'm babbling now and probably not making much sense. So we'll just get into the meat and potatoes of the test here, stuff that everyone wants to see. Will the program protect your computer? This will be link number 1 for Emsisoft. And it looks like Malware detected connection attempt to specific host. Okay, connection has been blocked automatically. Create allow, create deny rule for this. Okay, I guess we'll just click OK then. Well, that was great because that one was blocked. So number 1 was blocked. Moving on to number 2. Let's see, we'll choose. Let's do this one. This is a .biz address here. All right, that one was also blocked. Might be a pretty quick test here at this rate. Now this is just blocking domains. This is not necessarily blocking files. So we'll go ahead and test that with our malware pack later if we can't get any of these links to go through. But this is supposedly, from what I understand, this is what people are talking about with Emsisoft and why it's so good. As you can see, nothing is getting past it. It is blocking everything. Alright, after this one we're going to move on to a different source here, see if we can get something to get through. Okay, that one's blocked. So number 5, that was so far 5 of them, and they were all blocked. Move over to malcode. We'll do a couple from malcode, and then move on to malware blacklist. This test might be over pretty quick, unfortunately. Okay, looks like this one has gotten through, and judging by the name, it could be some sort of adware. We'll go ahead and run it. And I did enable potential unwanted programs. We'll see what Emsisoft does. Okay, we'll do the typical installation, which should download a whole bunch of adware. And it's downloading the free video converter. Because why would you pay for a video converter, especially nowadays? It probably isn't a video converter. Well, maybe it'll work or not. Some of the stuff is just bogus. Doesn't actually do anything. Don't tell me this isn't an actual progress bar. No, it looks like it is. Might be an actual progress bar. But it's not giving me a percentage, which really I don't like when it does. If it restarts itself again, I'm just going to continue the test. Okay. Looks like alright. Looks like that installed itself no problem. Yep. Alright. Got that installed. So number 6 was missed. That looks to me, it looks like that was just adware, but nevertheless, adware is malware. I do consider that a miss. Alright, it looks like verifying a program with MC. Okay, so it is looking up. It looks like there's some sort of cloud lookup with Emsisoft. I didn't really look much into it. Alright, let's see. Attempting to change your browser settings. I do like this right here. It gives you kind of a scale of what I should do. And I assume this is based on what other people have done. Okay, yeah. 9% excluded, 26% allowed, 4% unsure, 61% denied. So I guess what we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and do the default action, which is block. And that's it. All right. So I don't know if it was related to that video converter we downloaded. It most likely was, but we'll continue the test and we'll run Malwarebytes later and see what happens. So this is link number 7, and it might be dead. This will be link. Oh, jeez! I completely forgot about my web filter again. Let me disable that. There it is. Okay. And then good old Smart Screen 2. Let's try this again. That one might be dead too. Let's try this one. Oop. All right. Okay, this one was blocked. The other two were dead. Okay. Good. Let's try those. Those are also going to be blocked with the same IP. Let's Let's try this one right here. Okay, this is another video downloader, it looks like. That one was also blocked. Let's go on over to malware blacklist for the next few here. And we'll see how Emsisoft can fare against the malware blacklist. Whatever loads. There we go. Okay. We'll do this one right here. Okay, that one was blocked. And we'll try this one right here. And that one is dead already. Let's try this one right here. Let's try that again. Oh, and it looks like it blocked it. Yep, it blocked that one. Okay, so 10 out of 10, or 9 out of 10 it blocked, which is really good. That is really good result for a program. So what we're going to do now is, you can see we do have some icons right here. These were dropped by the free video converter that we downloaded earlier. So I'm confident that this is just adware. I don't think it's any sort of a Trojan or anything like that. It's not running in the background at all. So I'm just going to skip the Malwarebytes scan and the Emsisoft scan for the links portion of the test, just because I don't think there's anything on the system. But what we are going to do is I'm going to now disable the AV from Emsisoft, and we're going to extract our folder of malware here. We're going to scan it with Emsisoft and get a detection ratio. So we have 126 files or pieces of malware. So let's go ahead and scan it with Emsisoft here and see what we get. I'll see, maybe this will go pretty quick. Looks like it's going really quick, actually. That was extremely fast. I really have to give Emsisoft credit on that. That was about the fastest scan I have ever seen an antivirus program do. I mean, that was ungodly fast. So, anyways, moving on now. I was going to pause the video, but not anymore. Not at that rate. We have, looks like 100 objects detected. We will go ahead and delete selected objects, which should be all of them. It appears so. We're going to click delete selected. Are we sure we want to delete? Yes, we do. And now it's processing the files. Alright, 100 items removed. We'll do one more scan just to make sure we've got everything. Should go pretty quick. Scan complete. Hasn't found anything. See how much we have left. So we have 26 files remaining. So that number on the AV program was correct. So we do have only 26 remaining because it found 100. Let's do some math here. Let's do. Remember to do this real quick. We started with 126. Whoa, not 1,000. 126 minus 26 equals 100, obviously, divided by 26. No, what am I doing here? Hold on a second, guys. I am like having a complete brain fart right here. I completely forgot how to do percentages. I can't believe this. I think was that right? That might have been right. Oh no, duh. Stupid. Okay, I don't know why I did 26. It was supposed to be 126. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. We have a detection ratio of 79%. That is really good. I mean, that is outstanding. This is zero-day malware, by the way, guys. This is nothing that. This isn't like week-old malware or something like that. This is today, and the oldest stuff is from yesterday. So this is about as new as you get. Most of it is from today, actually. That is really good. That is almost 80%. detection ratio. So congratulations on that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to re-enable all the guards. We're going to verify that Emsisoft Anti-Malware is fully protecting the system, which it is, you can see. We are going to now run a good fair amount of this malware and see how Emsisoft does at defending the system with malware it does not understand or know. So we're going to go ahead and start. This is link number 1. Okay, looks like it's processing it. We'll move on to go to link number 2. Okay, so it's analyzing 2 programs, it says. We'll go link number 3. Link number 4. Okay, so it looks like we have an alert here. We will go ahead and block the process. And I think for the sake of the test, I'm just going to go ahead and check the quarantine box too. So we'll quarantine that. Okay. I think this is number 5. Alert kind of distracted me. I'm pretty sure this is number 5. We'll just stick with number 5, I guess. All right. It does look like we have a piece of malware running in memory here. Okay. So this will be number 6. Quarantine that. This will be number 7. Quarantine. This will be number 8. Quarantine. This is so far doing very well. I have to give the program many props for this. This is number 9. And then we'll do one more for number 10. Trying to pick a good one here. Let's try and see if this one will run. No. I was thinking maybe it's a dual extension. It wasn't really an HTML backend, but oh well. We'll do number 10 here then. Okay, we will reboot the PC later. It looks like something may have killed my internet. We will test that out in just a second. Once I find one more here, and we'll just do this one. Okay, quarantine. It looks like that one was stopped too. Let's see if we have internet still. It appears as if something has killed my internet. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll reboot the PC just like it says here. And when this is done rebooting, I will go ahead and do a scan with Emsisoft. I'm going to do a smart scan. And then I'm going to do a scan with Komodo Cleaning Essentials and a scan with Malwarebytes. Those are both going to be smart scan or quick scans. I think it's called threat scan now in Malwarebytes. Anyways, well, when that's done, I will be back. Alright, so the scans have finished. You can see that Emsisoft found 2 objects. And if we view locations, they are in there's a trace, it's in C programs, free video converter. It looks like a folder. And the search QR toolbar. So those 2 were just what looks like folders, so those were no big deal at all. You just hit delete selected, and they're going to be gone. Okay, so because of reboot. And you say on your system is going to reboot. Okay, so I'm not going to click OK because I don't want the system to reboot. Komodo finished scanning and it did not find anything. Malwarebytes also found two objects, a potentially unwanted program, and it looks like that was in the temporary folder search data manager, and that's that search queue, and then that search QR toolbar folder it looks like. So it found the actual executable in a temporary folder, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's in the app data folder, and so it's kind of, that's a good infection that you'd want to remove. That's not necessarily something good, but it is just adware. It's not too serious, but necessarily, in my mind, it is necessarily malware. So that's why I like to remove this kind of stuff. But overall, very minor. This is very minor infection. And Komodo didn't detect anything. All of these programs on here didn't really detect much. So Emsisoft, bottom line, did a great job. It did a great job of protecting the system. The interface is nice. I like it. Very easy to understand. System's in reboot now. Great signatures, great web filter, all around. It's super fast, awesome program. I would recommend Emsisoft to anybody who is looking for a very nuts and bolts type of program that is able to do many things. And you can see now it's actually deleting a whole bunch of the stuff for the video converter folder. So I'm glad I did reboot the system, let you guys see this. Anyways, getting back to the final verdict, like I said, did a great job. Very, very good job at cleaning the system, keeping the system protected as well. So I would recommend it. It does cost $40. I think it's like $39.95. So there is no free version, but they do have the emergency kit available for free, which is just a scanner. I know of people that use that just to scan their computers, kind of like Malwarebytes, where Malwarebytes offers a free version, but it's just a scanner, doesn't have real-time protection. The same thing applies here for Emsisoft. And it also offers, I believe, boot time scans too, that you can do instead of just in Windows normal mode, which is really actually quite nice. So that's it basically for Emsisoft. Comment, let me know what you think. Oh, before I go, quick little comment on Malwarebytes of my previous test. Malwarebytes version 2, this version right here, I did find where you can turn on the context scanning. If you go to settings here, and then I think it's in advanced settings, is it? No, I didn't know where it was. Oh, yeah, it's in general settings. I remember it was kind of in a kind of weird area and a weird little option. If you go to explore context entry, you click on yes, because right now it's on no. So if you right click on something like this, you're going to see it doesn't pop up there at all. If you do yes, click on that, you'll see that malware scan with Malwarebytes Anti-Malware pops up. So somebody in the comments, they pointed that out to me. Thank you very much, I want to say, for doing that. And I just wanted to add that on there, that Malwarebytes does have that ability to still scan your context folder. You just have to enable it. I really wish they would have that enabled by default, but I guess you can't have everything. At least they still have it there. Alright, that's it for this video. Probably make another one sometime soon. No promises though, as usual. I have work to do, and it's getting warmer around here, which means business for me, my company, not my company, but place I work at is going up. So, alright, talk to you guys later.